Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
welcome to the Cayman International School production of Matilda.
Our cast have been working extremely hard at rehearsal since December, and we can't wait for you to see them shine.
I know that I am so beautiful, but this is a reminder that you may not take video recordings of the show. There will be certified recordings and photos taken that will be available to all cast members, or maggots as I like to call them.
Please silence those rebellious things you call cell phones. And I know my trophies are so shiny and so tempting to touch, but please keep the young ones in their seats.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show!
Recollect performers.
And do not forget the school motto, Bambinatum est magitum!
Mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true he indulges my tendency to bulge, but I'm his little soldier.
Hot 2, 4, 3. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Doc chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen a prettier ballerina. She says if I'm keen I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake! She's clearly more emotionally developed than her peers. What's a dear? You honey, look at mommy. What's honey on your mother? Clap your mommy's mother. I think she's late, we'll take another. What? She says delightful. So there is an insightful. And she be a little brighter than her thoughts. Oh yes, she's definitely advanced. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Doc chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, that I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's a truth empirical. There's never been a miracle as miracle as miracle as. My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart-mouthed girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Ah! Harry! Hang on.
She's reading a book. It's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Do you want to hear more?
No.
Hang on, I'll call you right back. I am about to pull off the biggest deal of my lifetime, and I have to listen to this.
And what about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't just microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessmen. Very, very stupid. I'm going to sell them 155 bangers as brand new luxury cars.
Yes. But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brain. Son.
Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it one bit because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault. You and your stupid books.
That's not right.
You're off to school in a few days. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. She was hammer throwing in the Olympics. Imagine what she's gonna do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Whatever. Now get off to bed.
Water, so they say. The subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye. Extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets hair tonic. For men. Yup.
A man's hair is his greatest asset. Great hair means a great brain. What?
Your hair! It's green!
My hair! It's green! What am I gonna do?
Why on earth would you do that?
I don't know.
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you're on, you stupid man!
What am I gonna do? To deal with the Russians! It's today!
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
The boy's a loony!
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
something. Matilda, what a pleasure it is to have you here in the library today.
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted me to stay home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you are. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in all the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said cats would purr as they passed, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful, old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. But the one thing
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is
our destiny.
Well, what happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Miss Phelps.
See you after your first day of school.
Mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little one. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life, as you know, it is ancient
history. I have suffered in this jail. Have been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try, I can remember right before my life had ended, before my happy days were over.
said, I'll be the teacher's pet.
School is really fun, according to my mum. Dad said I learned the alphabet. And so you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know it, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try, I can remember back before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you, I was curious, so I listened. I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished so severely if you step out of line, and if you cry, then we know you stay out of trouble. And remember to be extremely careful. Why? Why? Didn't you understand? Just you wait for phys ed. Just you wait for phys ed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 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 Y. Just you wait for phys ed.
Good morning, class. My name is Miss Honey. Today is a very important day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me, I can, miss, I can, me. Pick me, miss, please, me.
Very well, Nigella. Yes, we'd better stop there, Nigella. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, yes, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read a sentence, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book by yourself?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? How many books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't ever do that again. And the bigger issue is Jules. Why are you so...
Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. In my class, there's a little girl named Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, I don't think Matilda Wormwood is that kind of child at all, miss.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est magitum?
Bambinatum est magitum! Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
Oh, but I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
It is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? The rules!
I think Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules? In my school? Look at these trophies. See how my trophies gleam in the sunlight. See how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual? No! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't use happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
If you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Twist to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
Life's a ball, so long to throw it. Find a valley line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
But, Miss Trunchbull, it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Nasty question asking.
Oh, don't tell me. We're
Russians.
not rich.
Oh, well, the Russians, they took one look at the mileage on the first car and said these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what's this? Another flaming book.
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm
Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen.
No, it's a library book. Stop!
I'm late for dance lesson for Dolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you glue your stupid box to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a go.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's gotta hurt all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I'd better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends.
Hide me! Someone poured a whole can of treacle onto Trunchbull's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not right.
You're guilty, you are squished.
They say she's going to put me in chokey.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's signed with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you'd wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
You better hide! Quick, coats! Now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigella?
She's over there, under those coats. Where she's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, Nigella suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer often falls asleep without any warning. We put her under there for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
She'll probably think she's in bed when she wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mum? Mum? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp!
Trunchbull?
What? Have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails!
But my mummy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Wow.
Sir, the Green Air. It was National Green Air Day, you see. To celebrate the wonderful things in the world that are green. Like snot, and boogers, and broccoli. Tomorrow morning, yes, sir, that can totally work. Yes, sir. Now that is how you pull off. Help me! Bad weather. Better keep it on.
Who is it?
Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Parli Italiano. Bene.
What? Who is this, babe? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
Well, get on with it then, Miss Chutney.
It's Miss Honey. Your daughter, Matilda Wormwood, is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
We'll stop her from reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I could feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
Listen, Miss Hussy, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants. Looks? I'm more important than books. Look at me, and look at you. You chose books, and I chose looks. No, good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what kind of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, a little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No! Sorry.
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Hooray! So it has a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering facilities. A contract is a contract. You both shall perform on this day or off to prison. You both shall go. Well, what happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Miss Phelps.
Matilda, starting today, I will bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit here and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I'll do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, that's the biggest hug in the whole world. You're gonna hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning a foul carnbuckle snuck like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my private tea tray.
No, I did not.
Matilda was here with me all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is G-U-I-L-T-Y. Guilty!
Okay, look. And the churchill's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, I'm very sorry, but...
No, no buts. As long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. That just gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bog Trotter? Lost your appetite? I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake. No buts. Eat!
Headmistress, he'll be sick!
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake! Eat!
He can't.
Eat!
He might explode.
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't. He surely can't. He surely can't. What a man, Bruce. He might explode. He's going to last. He's going to blow. Make him stop. Look, I can't watch, Bruce. You'll never again be subject to abuse for your immense caboose. Should call a truce, Bruce. With every swallow, you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tummy to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your go. I think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in. Bruce! You're almost finished. Bruce! Slip it in. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
Go on, Brucey! Yes! Yes! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull, I got carried away.
That's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bog Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bog Trotter.
Where?
Did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't!
Do you think that I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, please, save me. No. That's not right.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I've been dying to hear the next part of your story.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are you waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man, The acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. You've done this 1,000 times.
First I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, then with the other hand, I'll grab the fire extinguisher and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite on your head and blow your head off. Ah! Oh, sorry.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into air over shocks and spiky objects. The padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away as the escapologist reached out from the cage to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabs her hand as the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So it has a happy ending?
No.
No?
No. The escapologist used just a touch too much foam. Her hands became slippy and she fell.
Ah! Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived just long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he even asked the evil sister to move in to help look after her daughter. She was nothing but cruel to this little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
But, Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. I'd better go.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're a grown up.
the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. When I grow
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
When I grow
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
Everyone, gather round. I want my family to join in my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
The cars and the mileage. The mileage was so high. I couldn't drive each car backwards. Now could I?
Backwards?
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. Using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car I saw, and I whacked it into reverse.
Backwards?
Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards?
10 minutes later, Russians show up. Dark hair, dark glasses, expensive suits.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it in a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now we'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you, and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a horrible little child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go to your school and tell your teacher that you're never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she ever does let you in again, I'll have her fired!
That's not right!
You'll never read another stinking book in your life, young man!
I'm a girl!
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
Backwards! The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged her to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
Nasty little creep!
And her aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door and went out.
That I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most. I love you so much, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the evil sister. that was the last time the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda?
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading and there is an age for being filthy little toads. These are toads, aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, only Bog Trotter here is a good toad.
Sit! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories? That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Look at her, stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting. Revolting, I say. I think that it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. The School of Late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, and I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. For I smell a pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgence, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, a whiff of resistance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy and progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rut from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline for children who are listening. Miss, I need that tissue. It's an issue we can fix. No mystery to mastery. The art of controversy is discipline, discipline, discipline. Smell of rebellion, the scent of revolt, the reek of insubordination, whiff of resistance, pong of dissent, the moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the scent of revolt, the reek of insubordination. can't wash this sickening stench
Look what I found. A newt. I put the newt inside the trench balls.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That's because you, Miss Honey, are weak. You are pathetic. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt! You!
What? No, not me, miss. I didn't.
You did this! You repulsive, malicious, vile little sinner!
You big fat bully!
How dare you! You are not ought to be in this school. You ought to be in the deepest, darkest, dankiest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth, and I shall...
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop, my dad and my mum and the telly, and the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but this noise becomes anger and the anger is light. And this burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've sailed into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over. Tip, tip over, tip, tip over, tip, tip over, tip.
And when I tell you that there is nothing that I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not... What is it? The newt! It's heading north! I got a newt in my knickers! I got a newt in my knickers!
Well, that was certainly interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can. Okay. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you like a nice cup of tea?
Well, what do you think it is? This thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend to know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You really are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh, yes. He's very proud. In fact, he's always saying, Matilda, we're so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Oh, well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
They don't, actually. But I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but I was out walking and I came across this old shed and I ran to the farm and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. His name was Magnus, and he was a very kind man. And when he was gone, I moved in with my aunt, and she was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And when I became a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years and made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said that my father had given her his entire house.
But did he do that? Just give her his house?
I find it very hard to believe. Just like I can't believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say. All I know is that all those years of being treated by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? Matilda, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a much respected...
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
Oh, she's, Miss... she's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
Is going to have a very special spelling test. And any child who gets one single answer wrong will go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. Spell, let me see. Newt. Spell Newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's a very good teacher.
You! Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting!
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
No, they're not. I've taught them, that's all, with love and respect and kindness.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madame? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it! You! Spell Amcheliacus lociosus staptiosis!
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell, or go to Choki, and I shall warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Oh dear! Oh dearie, dearie, dear!
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was a silent Z. You're going to Choki!
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Hey, cat. C-A-F. Cat. You have to put me in Choki too, miss.
Dog. D-Y-P, dog. And me.
What's going on? Stop this!
Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
You can't put us all in Choki. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Believe. P-Y-T-L-F-Z-R-W.
Why? Revolting.
What's going on? You can't put me in Choki too, miss. You can't put us all in Choki. Come now, maggots. Do you not think I hadn't thought of that? I've got Chokis for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard. Agatha.
Agatha, this is Magnus.
No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave. Or I will get you. Like you got me. Run! Run!
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be
little naughty. Never again
will the Choki door slam.
Never again
will I be bullied, and
never again
will I doubt it when
my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the Trunchbull vaulting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the Trunchbull vaulting. We're revolting. We'll become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword.
Never again will we be ignored.
We'll find out where the caucus was stored. Drawing pictures on the board. L-E-V-U-S-I-N-G. Will be R-O-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too late for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, we sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. It is too late for you, we are revolting!
A few days later, I received a letter in the mail. It said that my parents' will had turned up, and I was now the owner of the beautiful house that was once owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The Chokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was said that it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move objects with her mind. She said it was because she had no longer a need for superpowers. But she was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Come on, I packed everything we need. We're going to Spain forever.
Spain? But why?
Well, because these twit brains of 150-year-old bangers to the Russian mafia.
Yeah. Ah, they're here! Hide!
Yeah, he's your father.
I don't know.
The Vambu is a stupid. And assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very rude and stupid thing.
Well, yes, I'm afraid my father's quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, they're thinking going backwards.
Backwards? No, please, 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 I'll return you all the money. I'll return you all the money. Oh,
one day, when he leaves hospital, he will be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
That's a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky not what's in store.
quick, come on.
Let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
I would love to take care of Matilda. I would treat her with love and kindness, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean leave a daughter? Here, with you?
Dad, you called me your daughter?
Well, do you want to stay with her?
Yes, I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room. So, the answer is yes.
Thank you!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
And Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away. Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.